We're back.
We can't never start on like a serious note.
They don't know that. Yeah.
Hi guys.
How's it going?
How you been? How have you been?
I've been better,
Okay.
but I've also been worse.
There we go.
So, maintaining.
Maintaining. I really like your hair.
Thank you. I also do.
Okay, I hear what you said. I'm like.
I also like my hair.
Yeah. Well, I like that you like your hair. It's really cute. I'm not really like a brown girl, but I love neutrals. So like greens, tans, stuff like that. But like actual brown.
I feel like I love neutrals
leaning.
also, but if you find the right brown be fire.
Yeah. I've been finding more browns. Like the styles of things that are brown.
It ain't
like,
easy.
Right.
It ain't easy, but when you find something brown,
when that shit go off, it go off. Yeah, because that's a really nice hair. And I've been seeing some really nice things, like I said. But, hey guys.
kind of goes right into our topic.
Shopping is a form of self-care for sure.
That is definitely my therapy.
Shopping is your therapy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we're going to talk self-care. And I guess just, how we take care of ourselves and different forms of self-care and prioritizing self-care. It's very, 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 very important that we take care of ourselves and to be in whatever form really is therapeutic to us.
To use personally.
Yes, exactly. Because I wake up in the morning and I meditate and I water my plants and then I sit and I journal.
But if that's type of nigga,
if that's your thing, yeah, then that's your thing. But
that wouldn't help me.
Right.
I feel like that everything you just said right now would cause chaos for me personally. Like meditation is sitting alone with my thoughts. Scary.
I've been told that I need to sit with my thoughts more.
I think everybody should, but I feel like you need to be in the space to be able to do so.
Okay, yeah. Be in a mental capacity to be able to not allow your thoughts to drive you crazy.
Yeah, everybody.
But process them well. You need to be in a mentally healthy state to be able to process your thoughts, not be terrified of them.
Mm-hmm. Everybody should be able to drive a car, but you don't just put a fucking baby car on the wheel.
Yeah. This is true. So shopping is therapeutic for you. Shopping is for sure therapeutic for me.
I think that's my number one therapy, and I think
not my number one therapy.
That's my number one, and that's one crazy thing about it is, it's more self-care, but it's also sometimes it'll be like sabotage.
Yeah. I can see that.
Because like shopping makes you happy, but it's like, was I supposed to be spending that money?
Yeah.
So like,
I feel like that. I be like, damn, $12.50. Shit.
But for self-care, yeah, I feel like that. Yeah, it might not be the best. I guess that might be the best therapy or whatever, but
yeah,
helps me cool.
Yeah, my self-care is typically expensive. I have been trying to have less expensive self-care days.
Oh, you mean your actual?
Yeah, like I like spas. And if I'm gonna shop, I'm gonna go out to the mall and walk that whole motherfucker and buy all them things. So my self-care days are typically like very expensive, and they last me all day.
But yeah, I feel like when you do those days, it won't be more so like have to, like you don't be in the mental capacity not that like it might be expensive, but it'd be like it's expensive or incarceration.
Yeah,
like,
right. Spend $500 or have a $5,000 bail.
Yeah, so
yeah.
I mean, in those aspects.
Yeah, my self-care days, like those intentional self-care days, like I need me a Saturday to like those days. Mine are very, very expensive. But lately, I have been So I go to therapy, and my therapist has been telling me that I need more consistent self-care time. She absolutely loves my self-care days because I like pamper myself. Like all of the things that I think that I could do for everybody, and like how I take care of other people and all of those things.
I don't know if I can do that.
What?
Like a day of just like completely pampering myself like that. I don't even know, because I feel like I would have to. I think so many other people be on my mind. Like a day like that.
Oh yeah, for sure. Same with me though. But you still have to aim your focus at you. People are listen. When I go and have my self-care days, like those full days, like completely away from everything, I am constantly thinking about other people, and I just have to refocus. So what I do, I pick a space in my self-care day where it allows me to get my thoughts out. So for me, it might not, it might not be the same for you, but for me, that journal goes in my bag, and I'll find a space in that self-care day to sit and be able to release all of those thoughts, because I'm still going to have them. You know what I mean? The stress of the world and life and the people is always there.
I'm not even thinking that way. Like what you're saying is like that in your self-care day, you still can't completely get away from real life. I'm not even speaking. I'm pretty sure that's probably real for everybody else too. I'm not even speaking that deep into it. What I'm saying is, if I decided to go to the spa that day, like you going to the spa for yourself, it's she needed it. If I decide to go to the spa, if I go to do like, let me get a pedicure, manicure.
Why wouldn't you take me?
Yeah, why did my daughters get a manicure? Why did my
That's why you go Friday and take them to a regular nail salon and they get pedicures. Boo. And then the next day you go to a spa and you get your pedicure and your massage and your facial, and you sit in the sauna and you sit in the infinity pool and hit the hot tub.
That sounds amazing. But what I'm saying is, like, I don't know if I would actually be able to enjoy it, because even if I did go, coming back,
this is something they could have did with me.
Yeah, or you went and got,
you gotta get rid of them
you
thoughts.
You went and got a massage. Why ain't I get a massage?
You gotta get rid of them thoughts.
It's not them thoughts. It's actuality. I'm talking about like what goes on in real life. Like as a man, you're
right.
Not,
I get that, but you gotta be like,
fuck them.
Cause, yeah.
I mean, I guess.
Why you ain't take me? Cause. Because.
You know the people I'm talking about.
I know the people you're talking about. Because.
You know how stressful they all are.
Yeah. Because.
Okay.
So.
Try that out.
Try it out. And then do some overtime and go right back in 2 weeks. Because again, the fuck.
You know what? I'm gonna hit this wave around my birthday when I feel like that right there gives me the of like I treated myself for my birthday, like,
yeah.
And then watch everybody have an issue with it anyway. Everybody, but
I could tell them call me.
Fuck them.
No, for sure.
For
sure. But like I was saying, my therapist suggested that I in between those big self-care days that I give myself, I make regular time for like self-care time. So like at the end of the night, like my kids have a bedtime. Them kids is in bed, you're done with work, take your shower, put on your robe. That's why I wear perfume to bed every night. Like that for me is a form of self-care. Fresh out the shower.
Really?
Yeah. Fresh out the shower, a little Fenty, maybe a little YSL, like something cozy. Like I put on like some of my coziest scents.
That feels weird to me. Like,
oh my God.
And like I'm a smell nigga. Like I like, but like I never even thought of nothing like that. Like I might, and I just got into this. I might like light a candle before bed.
What?
Then by saying, I just I didn't even think I was a candle nigga.
Yeah.
Like,
oh my God.
Like what the fuck? Why I got candles? But like
candles, yes, candles.
That is a situation now.
Yeah.
Like Fresh, like I said, fresh shower, you know, light a candle.
Light a candle and relax.
Buy your motherfucker stuff too.
And just
relax. I never in my life would have thought that'd be a part of anything. Right? Never thought I would own a candle. Let alone if I own a candle, it'd be just like I always thought. Like if you got a candle, you lighting it for you, and you saying you to set a mood. You set a mood for yourself sometimes.
For sure, and that's so necessary.
Yeah, I never in a million years thought
I feel like as a man too, like y'all, like you was just saying, like people won't go crazy if I go to the spa. Like just to have that thought process, like that little bit of stressor.
That's
those at the end of the night, fresh out the shower, lighting a candle, get you some eucalyptus. Bath and Body Works has the stress relief one. It has eucalyptus in it, like eucalyptus and spearmint. You can get one of them. It's like very calming. It's really good.
I don't know if I would like that, but.
They have eucalyptus mint. It's a little less minty. So they have eucalyptus spearmint and they have eucalyptus mint. But the stress relief one is the spearmint one.
We'll see.
I'm telling you. Get that one. Or, you know, whatever. For me, cozy scents get me there. Like, I light my stress relief candle during the day. Like, my work from home days, I'll light that while I'm, like, working. And I'll have it on the bookshelf, like, right next to the big couch. And like I can work and it's quiet, but that feels good, like it smells good. And then at nighttime, it's those cozy things. So yeah, fresh out the shower, moisturize, little body butter,
So.
And perfume.
What is it? So, you were talking about your self-care days. What does a self-care day like consist of?
So my self-care days. They have to be days when I don't have the kids. And I always try to make it to where I don't even have to drop them off. If I have to finish my night with them, like, okay, you know, they came home, but not dinner time. Like, my whole day is done and y'all walking in the house to go upstairs or something. It doesn't include the kids at all. I don't want to have to get up and worry about them. But I love the spa. Even if I didn't order a service, like, I've been to the spa and just paid for a pass to get in. And not gotten a massage or nothing. But it's like
what
all
do
of the
you do
pools.
in a spa? What?
Chill in the hot tub, sit in an infinity pool, watch the views. Like you go King Spa, Sojo. They have really nice views. So you could go one of them, watch the views, sit in the sauna. They have really good food at Sojo. I don't think I ate at King's. I didn't eat at King's. But they have pretty good food at Sojo. I ate at King's. I'm lying. Eat.
Watch the view. That sounds so.
You know what though? I'm telling you, you would be so surprised because for me, like as high as my stress levels are, my brain don't stop. Like it don't stop. So I was in the pool watching the view, right? And literally was not thinking about nothing. And I didn't realize I wasn't thinking about nothing until I said, oh shit, I was just not thinking about nothing. And for me, again, like we said in the beginning, all the self-care depends on who you are. So like me on a daily basis is always, I want a big ass house, right? Like I want a big ass house. And not even like a big ass house to like fucking, you know, gloat about, but I want my kids to have big rooms. I want my bedroom to be big. Like I want a couch in my bedroom. Shit like rooms like that. You gotta have a big ass house. I want a nice backyard. I entertain already. You know what I mean? I want to be able to entertain in a big space. I want, you know what I mean? Like I just want a big ass house. So when I'm looking at the views and it's like houses up on the mountaintops and shit like that, I'm just like, I'm coming. Bitch, I'm coming for you.
I mean,
so that for me, that's like self-care. Riding through the neighborhood, like once you get off the highway and riding through the neighborhood before you get to the spa, and like seeing the houses and the balconies and like the gates and shit like that. That before I even get to the spa is like, ugh.
To me, that's more like motivation. That be me looking at that type of shit. I probably want to turn around. 'Cause I'm like,
I gotta go to work.
Yeah.
No, not for me.
Okay.
Right? Yeah, like still, like whatever it is. But I think that also, as a human, you got to get to a place where when you pick those self-care days, that's what you're focused on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But I'm not turning around, bitch, because I'm going to the spa. Like, I understand what you're saying, like not literally, but I'm like, okay, they go to them houses, and also it is that bit of motivation that's in there. But you know what I mean? Sooner or later, I ain't gonna have to take this long ass ride out here.
Facts. I mean,
I'm gonna be living near a fucking spa like this. You know what I mean? Like, I drive far as shit to go to the spa. I just got a link for this spa that's not far from here. So, I'm gonna look up that and go again. It's like this pool. I don't know, some type of therapeutic pool thing. I need to schedule that. Some type of bath. I don't know. I gotta look it up. But it's some type of bath pool thingy at a spa that's a lot closer than Sojo. I've never been a Hand and Stone. Ain't that crazy?
You know what's crazy?
What?
I was just looking into the membership to them the other day.
Yeah, my sister had a membership there.
But you can't do it online. You gotta walk in. And
What? How petty is that? Come on now.
Like, if you can do it online, I can't figure the fuck out. You gotta walk in or call.
They're ridiculous. But yeah, I think that's good. I think the place that I just got a link to has a membership too, and maybe I'll get a membership to there. But I also like the membership that I like, my gym membership.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't much in the one that I go to. Well, no, it's still a big ass gym with a big ass outside and all that other stuff. Shout out to Fusion Gyms, it's popping. Get your membership, it will work. But yeah, the gym is big. The outside is decent. Like, I love being there, and then the sauna. Like, after I bust my ass and I go sit in the sauna for 15, 30 minutes, that's like my self-care after self-care. I like the fact that I can lift heavy weights, but in the process of doing it, it ain't really self-care for me. I just want to look better than what I look today.
No, but all right.
But the sauna at the end.
But a self-care day, you started and you never stopped.
Oh, yeah. So it doesn't consist of the children at all. Okay? I get up, I make myself something good for breakfast. Not heavy, like empty carbs or nothing like that. I always fuel my self-care days with like a fruit smoothie or like.
So good as in healthy?
Good as in healthy. Yeah, like.
So self-care is not indulgent to you at all? Or
it's like, at the end of the day, when I feel like, oh my gosh, it was such a beautiful day, I had a great lunch, I did this, it was healthy, like, it's like what the fuck do they call it?
I don't know.
Like a holistic care day.
Okay.
Like, I'll have tea. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just.
So in your self-care, you're still making sure to, like, take care of yourself.
Yes. Like, it does not include.
It's not about. See, I when I think of self-care, well, obviously, you should do things like that's, like, good for you, whatever. But when I think of, like, a self-care day, just, like, I think of more so, like, a not giving a fuck day. Like, you get the.
That's a form of self-care, too.
That's what I mean when I said.
Because I've ordered buffalo wings and just watch sports all day.
And that's still considered.
And that's still considered self-care. But it's not intentional self-care, I don't think. Because, like, I think if I have days like that, it's because I just decided, I worked a lot and I don't feel like getting up right now. And I'm just not going to. And that's a form of self-care. Me choosing to just be. Like, I'm comfortable where I'm at right now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to move. I don't want to get up and cook. I'm going to order these wings because I ain't had no fucking honey sriracha joints in a minute. I'm going to enjoy them and I'm going to chill. It's still a form of self-care, but like, if I'm creating an intentional self-care day, that's not intentional. That's just, well.
I see, because to me, finish your self-care day, because, like, I've never had one, but I'm just trying to.
Like an intentional self-care
Yeah, like, what?
Yeah, but those days that you decide that you don't want to just get up and you just chilling and that it is what it is, that's still a form of self-care. You get up and you take care of people every day. Every single day of your life. So those days that you decide to just chill, that's your form of self-care. And again, it might not be intentional. You might get up that morning and just be like, not today.
Yeah, fuck the shit.
Yeah, like, fuck it all. So, that's still a form of self-care, but it's not. It wasn't like, oh, on Saturday, I decided Sunday I wasn't getting up and doing shit. Now, if you say, Sunday is my day, I don't want nobody to bother me.
I don't like saying that out loud.
If you say it in your head. But if you make that decision and just be like...
As soon as I say Sunday is my day, I don't want nobody bothering me.
Everything
that should be like,
Sunday.
I need a shelf put up. You know, my car need oil.
I got into a car accident.
So I try not to say that shit out loud.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to do nothing on Sunday ever. But when I say shit like that out loud.
But you know what? You have to make it intentional. I had a friend, his Sunday was his self-care days.
Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't ring his phone. I wouldn't talk to him until he called me.
Man.
Make it known. You know what I mean? Like, and that's another, boundaries, a form of self-care.
Yeah, but when...
Because I would call, text, all of that, all day. And I knew, like, Sunday is his day. I'm going to just sit. And then when he hit me up or he called me or text or whatever, however he contacts me, when he contacted me, I knew his day was his day. He enjoyed himself and we was good.
I'm gonna have at least like one Sunday a month. Like,
yeah.
Just pick like the third Sunday each month. This is my day.
This is my day. Please don't.
But go ahead. We keep self-care day. You make yourself a good
My
breakfast.
self-care day, yes. It includes
Because I want to hear your whole self-care day because I'm picturing what mine would be while you're speaking.
I make myself a good breakfast. I try to think of the mood I want to be on my drive. So, am I going R&B? Am I going old school R&B? Do I want to spit fire the whole ride down? However, and it kind of depends on like once I get dressed, like while I'm in the shower, how I'm vibing. Like, so I get my mood for the ride.
Okay.
I get there. I don't listen to music. Once, like, if I'm say my self-care day I'm describing right now is the spa. AirPods stay in my bag and the locker locked away. The water in the background is all I want to hear. If I'm in a sauna and there's nothing, I will have my phone on me just in case of emergency, but that bitch going on D&D too. Get to the spa, do whatever I'm doing. If I paid for a service, then I shoot the shits until my service time comes. Or if I didn't pay for a service, I kind of swap back and forth. It's so many different pools and areas and shit like that around the spa. I've spent hours. I might spend an hour looking at the view out here and then another hour sitting in the beanbags once it get dark outside because the view is prettier on the other side where the beanbags are versus where the lounge chairs are. I journal. I journal regularly though. So my self-care days for sure include my journal and it's to get my thoughts out from that day.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't go into the spa saying, oh, I would love to write about this, or I'm just going to make sure that I get some journaling in today. Like, no, like you said. Well, yours was definitely different than mine, but like, I can't get people out of my head. I can't get certain thoughts out of my head. So I make sure I get a quiet space to journal, to jot down those thoughts, like whatever thoughts I had. Now I got them out. Let me finish my day. And I never journal at the end of my spa day. I get there, stay for 2 hours, maybe I'll journal for however long it takes to get some of them thoughts out.
Mm-hmm.
And then I spend another 2 hours. And then I for sure want to turn up on the ride back home. So it's always rap on the ride back home. Always. And I come home. I shower. I put on perfume. And I go to sleep.
That's a full
That's my full day. Yeah. From like 8 a.m. until like 11 p.m. Like a full.
So, but you spend. So your entire day will be at this spot.
Mm-hmm. 3 of the hours is travel time.
Okay. Sheesh. We'll eat lunch and dinner there?
I'll eat lunch, yeah. I probably won't eat dinner.
At all?
Or I'll skip lunch and just have dinner there.
Okay.
But yeah, I always find a corner. Like a one-seater. somewhere to go eat my food at. I try to get away from people. I don't want to hear their conversations.
So your self-care is just pretty much drowning out the entire world.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you need.
That's what I need. That's why even my nighttime, self-care time, it might not even like include TV or anything like that. Like, once I shower and put my robe on and like just get really cozy, I'll kind of sit. No outside, nothing.
See, to me, I feel like, to me personally, a self-care day would probably be, I mean, I would love it like to include like probably not go like an hour and a half drive to a spot.
Right.
Cause that's nothing. Self-care, because I did so much driving for work.
Yeah.
2 hour drive is not like, you know, even though I like my little night cruises, you know, whatever, but like just having a destination is not self-care to me. Like, if I could just ride around, that's one thing. But like,
I don't like driving either, but I take the trip to relax.
I'm not really against driving, but just driving somewhere is not like care to me. It's like it's like it becomes a task. Yeah. I feel like,
damn, I gotta get myself there.
For me, a self-care day would be like just no actual task, I guess. Like, I think I would almost for sure want a massage to be a part of my self-care day. And then like just like my normal grooming, just like to not even to another level, but like I would definitely, a self-care day would definitely be a haircut, manicure, pedicure. I've been meaning to get a facial, I haven't done it yet, but like maybe like shit like that would be,
like just extra groomed.
Yeah, just make sure I'm completely groomed. Maybe, you know, spend a little time in a mall. You know what I'm saying, spend a couple hours, nothing crazy.
Yeah.
Cause I wouldn't want it to be so much that like my self-care day calls a self-stress day. But, you know,
that be the thing. You just gotta avoid checking the bank account until you get paid again. Cause fuck that.
But yeah,
that's
like,
what I be doing.
Couple hours.
What? Last time I went to King's, I think my bill when I walked out was like $625. And King's is in Virginia.
Yeah, well, definitely.
I had to get myself there.
Bitch, you be driving to Virginia?
That's why I've been to Sojo more often.
I'm about to say, you really need help. Like, your self-care days.
I gotta get the fuck away. I gotta go.
No, that's out of control.
Because if you call me, I don't even want to be able to get there fast.
No, I
bitch, if I gotta cut this short, I make 3 hours minimum.
She said time zone. I want you.
Bitch, I'ma fly to a spot.
You gotta drive it. The day you drive can't be your self-care day. You gotta drive it the next morning. Like, that's drawn.
Listen, I when I need my moments, like those moments when I'm like, I need a way.
But that's what I'm saying. That's
go.
what I was saying about you. I feel like your self-care days be like right before you about to explode.
Yeah.
Which is not self-care.
That's why my therapist suggested I take more time for my self-care time, like intentional self-care time between those days.
That's what the fuck they call it? The bomb squad? Or you just defusing a bomb. Like, that's not self-care. You like, I had it up to here.
So I'm gonna get into a pool up the here.
That's a bad drum too, though.
But no, I don't think that any of those days have been like really right before I explode. I think when I do those days,
you drove to Virginia, just the fucking bus.
Bitch, because I'm ready to go to Canada for a self-care day.
Bitch, one gotta figure out this. She wasn't coming back.
My next self-care day gonna be in Niagara Falls, bitch.
You get to the spot, they be like, Tabitha Monroe?
Hello.
Good evening. Which will be somebody else.
Have a fucking copper bomb with a side part.
night head ass.
No, shut up. No. But that's why she said I need to take more moments of self-care. But I don't think that when I've taken like those trips to be like, I really need to just be.
Mm-hmm.
I don't recall me feeling like I'm about to explode. Just I really, really need to decompress.
No, I can see that, but just once you said you went to Virginia, like,
yeah, but like that's why, and I think I posted that shit on social media too. Like my self-care day started at 500. Please get out of my DMs. I take me too seriously.
What
But
I gotta do with them?
That's
self care. That ain't us care.
Yeah, no, I know, but like if my self-care days cost this much,
then you need to keep working because they ain't got no shit. That self care ain't a baby.
I know, but niggas be like, well, you know what I mean, do a day at the spa. My days at the spa, not just like.
No, you gotta help me find just like the spa because I'm not.
No, that new one that I just found. It's not far from here. I think it's like in Ben Salem.
I'm not driving to another state and then spending $600 to drive back.
Well, you didn't have to. That was just me. I just felt like it that day. But Sojo Day Pass is like $80. The weekends is $100, and you don't have to get a service.
I don't feel like I would want to go out there without a service. I need to at least get a massage.
All right, so if you get a massage, it's like $130, and you still get the pass to stay the whole day. Don't quote me on the price, but it's not that much higher, and that's the weekends. It's not that much higher than a regular day pass.
Yeah, I might have to. But it's still weird. Like, I don't even know if I want to go by myself. I would like just.
We could do it. We could do it together. I don't talk to nobody during my days anyway, so we could go, and we could still have our time together apart though. Like it be a self-care day. You need to experience it to know that you can do it.
I don't know if I want to do it though. Is what I'm saying. Like I don't know.
We should still go. We're gonna go anyway.
Or not.
But I still have self-care moments in between those times that are, again, like when I go to bed or like I take my Saturday mornings very, very seriously now. Like if I don't have to do hair on Saturday mornings, I sleep in. I take a long time to get out the bed. Like that's self-care to me too because I get up every morning and have to deal with the kids and work, and if I'm doing hair, I gotta do hair and I gotta clean up and I gotta get this, and like I do so much all the time that if I have a Saturday that nobody has booked and ain't nobody getting their shit braided, what? And I still naturally wake up early. I ain't getting out this bed. I ain't getting out the bed. So those moments, like I don't have therapy until 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I have been in the bed. Camera just up to the neck. Like, chin up. Hey, you still in bed? Sure am. And she be so proud of me. So you can just find self-care time in any time?
I think I'll do that. I'll do that. Like I'm saying, when you said a whole self-care day, that's the part that's like.
Yeah, I feel like those intentional days are like, I think those are really, really good.
I practice self-care to a certain extent. Yeah. Like I think my alone time, or like I love night drives. Like, you know, I feel like that's a form of self-care.
Yeah, I think that's a good one too. It could never be me, but I do think that that's a good one.
Why couldn't
like, I don't think that I would go for a night drive.
Why not?
I can't really see that well like that in the dark.
No, now night drives when it start raining, I'll be like,
oh, gotta go back. Bitch, I gotta go back home.
Because one thing about a windshield and glasses,
bruh,
rain, that shit turned to a house of mirrors. I mean, that shit like, I don't know if it's a car, a deer, or me in front of me. But nigga, is that you?
Is you see it? No, that's not a house of mirrors.
It'd be crazy, bro.
That's hilarious.
I do not like driving in the rain.
I hate driving in the rain. I don't like inclement weather at all.
Yeah.
It can't even be too windy, bitch. I don't want to be out here.
But no, like snow, windy, that don't bother me. But rain fucks me up. But rain in the dark
is a wild situation.
I can't even let Jesus take the wheel at that point. Cause I don't even trust him.
I don't know that man.
We are not too well acquainted for me to listen.
For me to just be trusting you behind his wheel. That's hilarious.
But no, I think like I said, I do my night drive situations. I feel like
I like this water.
You do?
Yeah, a little sparkler.
I don't like it that much. I feel like
it's refreshing.
Even though I haven't done it in a while.
Can I get that?
It does. Like my pedicure, manicure. I feel like that's a form of self care. Cause even though cause what I do like I take my daughter's the oldest one, her shit, she fancy now, so I ain't got. But fucking.
She probably needed more money than the money I gave her the last time I gave her money to get her nails done.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her sets be
crazy. But that being said, we don't go to the nail salon together. I still take I take the younger one too. So we'll go get I will get a pedicure with her, or I will get a manicure. But sometimes or we'll get manicures together and she'll get her pedicure, and then I'll go and do a pedicure by myself type shit or whatever. So I do that. I feel like for most niggas, they probably don't want to admit it, but I feel like a haircut is self-care. Even though I named all those things in my total day, but just doing that on just normal.
Yeah.
Cause shit, what was it? Saturday? Yeah, Saturday. It's Saturday. I didn't really need a haircut. I didn't have any actual plans. That I was
me get a fresh cut.
Yeah, but it was Saturday morning. I called my baby. She had plans with her mom. I'm I'm gonna get a haircut. Clean this neck up. You say because it make you feel better, so
you look better, you feel better.
Exactly.
Look good, feel good.
So yeah, but
that's a very true statement.
And I also do my online shopping as part. I don't hit the mall as frequent or whatever, but when I feel like you deserve a treat, whatever, I go spend a little $150, $200 online real quick, so I do those things. I feel like it's my personal self care, but I don't do enough. I mean, I don't really do much,
Yeah, I think that you should try new stuff though, cause I want to try yoga. I want to make that a part of my mornings. And you know what I started doing? I started doing this probably last summer, but I don't do it that often.
Go ahead. No, I just had a thought.
And it's dependent on the weather, but go ahead.
What I want to start, and I've been saying this for such a long time, but I really, 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 I even found the gym at one point. I want to start rock climbing. Only indoor though. I'm pussy.
I'm perfectly fine with that. I want you to only do indoor.
Yeah.
This is my selfishness is just coming out.
Yeah,
indoor only, baby.
You'll never catch me on the actual mountain.
I'm not good. Mount Everest.
I
don't aspire at all to be that adventurous.
But yeah, I do want to start rock climbing.
I think that's pretty cool. It gives you goals. I think that's the thing with me and lifting weights too. I hate the fact that, I'm all broken up, I'm a old grandma. But
you I can lift 3 couches.
Bro, no, seriously,
I'm gonna lift 4 couches.
Putting 250 pounds on my back and pushing that shit.
That's about a couch and a half.
That's about a couch and a half. Shut up. But that's you know what I mean? I haven't done it in a while because of my knees. But what?
Oh, that's real. That's dope.
That shit is man.
That's nothing well, obviously you can tell I ain't been in nobody's gym in a very long time. But
you look good, maybe.
Yes. But no, that was one thing that gym time was also that was self-care.
I think those are the only days that I like though. If I'm with my trainer and she me squatting today, I'll be like,
really?
yes.
You know what used to be my thing? And like I said, because I do got bad knees myself, but treadmill time, that half an hour, and especially because when me and my older brother used to go to the gym all the time, he would do like maybe the half an hour cardio with me in the beginning of it, but I also would do like another half an hour at the end, like because like for some reason cardio just was a, I guess that was my time. Like I pop my headphones in and just hit the treadmill. I do like an hour. So every time we went, I do an hour of cardio. So that was all. That was my time.
That's a good job, though.
So if I stop being a fucking piece of shit and get back to that, for like rock climbing and the treadmill, that would be my. I guess that would be my self care.
Yeah, rock climbing, that's a good job.
Because it gives you, like I said, it gives you a workout, but it's like it's not the traditional work. Because I get bored. Like that's the reason why personally the reason why I don't like really do the gym like that. Because like I don't know what it is, like the shit that get niggas geechies or whatever, like that shit ain't never do it for me. Like niggas be like, yo, we about to go play ball. Have fun.
Right, yeah, like I don't
yeah, like just like oh you can't lift more than me.
I probably can.
I said probably can.
But probably can.
But you'll never know because I'm walking away now. Creep like
What? I used to be hyped. My trainer used to be like, here, put the belt on. I'm about to go heavy as fuck, bro. That shit excites me. Well, I get off on lifting heavy weights.
Do you?
Do I? Yeah, just because, I don't know. Like you were saying with the rock climbing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you go that first day, you probably climb some bullshit.
I probably get a membership.
Don't even suit up.
I'm gonna go there in the full spandex just to sign some papers. I think that's the real reason why I want to do it. So I can just wear spandex and like I have a reason for it.
But then you keep going back and you keep climbing and you get better and better. And that's my thing with
you keep wearing spandex.
And you keep wearing spandex. And you know, that's my thing at the gym. My goal is always like, I want to go in and not have to wear a shirt. Like, feel comfortable with just my sports bra on. So when I got to that space, I was like, I'm there.
That's dope. Because I just always feel comfortable with no shirt on.
Yeah, like, I don't. And you know what I think it is? I ain't got no butt. So if my stomach not flat.
You know, I'm cake. You know, I'm a draw. You see?
Anyway.
I look good from the front and the back.
You know what I'm saying? I look like I'm dragging something from the front.
You do. That's the crazy thing about it. You definitely you gotta you gotta gotcha walk.
Yeah. Yes, my walk and my thighs.
You walking up to a nigga, they be like, damn, mini me about to be fucking packing a mini me, and then you walk by and they be like, she was still cute though. No, that's hilarious.
That's funny. But yeah.
I mean,
I like that rock climbing. I wanted to play sports again.
Softball?
Yeah, but I started thinking about it like too late. We into the season at this point. You know what I mean? So.
Would you
same league? No, I was trying to find a different.
That's what I say. Would you get like a?
I even thought about joining the same league and just not.
Different team?
Yeah, a different team. And just depending on my mental, sitting out all the games that I played my old team.
Oh, see.
It's not that many in the season.
I sit and
see, but I don't. You know what I mean? Like with me, I think sometimes
to smoke them bitches.
No, I understand, but I think sometimes for me, I think that I'm okay, and then I get in the presence of something, and I am pissed.
I understand that.
And I would like throw a ball at somebody and like. But I don't want to live like that. Like
right. But remember how all your old games, we used to ask us to come and they were like, all right, if it's up, For every
all them
motherfucking game.
games.
With my spandex on. Ready to climb you bitches.
No!
They shape like rocks. I am good. G-O-O-D.
That was not they shaped like rocks.
Or potatoes.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God. But yeah.
Self-care.
Self-care. Watching comedies.
That's self-care for you?
Stand-ups? What? I love a good stand-up. I'll do something like that. Shower. Put on a robe. Like some days I don't watch TV, but some nights I'm like, I need to laugh. I need to crack the fuck up.
You know what?
I'm going to wind down with a stand-up.
You know what is self-care to me? And you don't laugh at me before I finish it, right?
Okay.
Date night.
Psych. Sorry, go ahead.
Date night.
Okay.
If it's like a relaxing date night, it's self-care. Like, like obviously you do shit that's like, you know, you do some spontaneous shit. I'm saying, but like them normal, them regular ass, like, all right, we'll go to the movies and just chill, like them chill ass date nights or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, cause you outside.
Yeah, I get it.
But you would like, cause and like,
you're your person.
Yeah, and then exactly, or, and this might seem, this like my like fuck up what I was saying. Not even fuck up, but even when it's like not your person. Like just if it just somebody that has those common ability or common qualities for you personally or whatever. Like you can't do it with everybody, but just like a chill. I'm saying you will hope that's your person, but like just a chill like little that can be. I never thought about it until just now, but I feel like that can be like a form of self-care.
Yeah, you want to be in the presence of
somebody
and
that relaxes you.
Yeah. I get that. I want a person.
It's not because I don't think I haven't.
Yo, I better start sliding in my DM. Be cute. I just don't got time.
Not if you ain't got $600 for a fucking spa day. Stand on what you said.
I'm standing on that shit.
Say what you said.
I said what I said with my chest. No, but no, seriously.
Shoulders,
like, I do want. I want a person. That seems nice.
Doesn't it?
I'll take a person. A person that relaxes me.
That's
the pickle. Because I have been with people like on like solid dates and been tight. And not like this motherfucker making me tight, but like not, you know what I mean? Like just not, I think, you know how bitches be like, make me soft. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it wouldn't be a self-care situation if I still feel like a part of me is like, oh, I could open the door for this motherfucker too. Like,
I've been on.
I got my own car door, bitch. If we going Dutch,
that made me tight. Like, why would this bitch do that? And I've also been on dates that just made me like because one thing I can say in this part, like this is shitty, but it is what it is. I haven't been on too many dates.
Yeah.
I haven't done much dating in my stint. I guess the woman I've actually dealt with, I've been on dates with.
Right.
So that's and half of that be like but like just like in my single time.
Right. You haven't like gone out on dates.
I probably got like 3 single dates.
What? I love going on dates. And
dates can be dope.
Yeah.
But it's just like, cause when I'm single, I'll be really single. And not with the shits.
we ain't even talking that much for you to be thinking we about to go out somewhere.
Yeah, then but when I fuck with you. And
yeah.
Then, you know.
The last person that I dated, we went on dates a lot. And I really liked that. That was
dope. That's dope.
And they were like good dates too. They were really good dates. I like dates. I like first dates.
I don't.
They my shit.
First dates?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because you just talk, you just have conversations. You don't know much about the person, so you don't feel bad if you don't like them.
I never feel bad.
I don't feel like it's no feeling there at all. So I love a good like, damn, we having a good time, or like, this is awkward, won't be back, but the food is good. Like, I feel like it's so much freedom in a first date. I like it.
I feel it's the exact opposite. It's probably because man and woman.
Probably.
I feel like first dates are so, I guess, restricting. Or for one, first dates are restricting for me because I have a specific way of thinking, and it's not a shit way of thinking if you understand me. You know what I mean? Like, I think differently. So like, just like you have to get the cheat code
I'm
almost.
So curious.
No, cause what I'm saying is like, all right, you've been around me long enough to know like how I speak.
Mm-hmm.
I don't say shit like, it's not like I'm not like intentionally an asshole or whatever. Like, but like I got a weird way of speaking, and if you don't know me well enough, it could come off in mad types of ways. Like, I can't listen to the type of ways that come off. But I mean, it is what it is. But like,
if you don't know me.
Once you understand me, the way I speak is not alarming.
Right. Yeah.
But to the first daters, it could be alarming. So like, but then I'm not gonna not speak this way. So like, first dates might not be my. That's probably why I don't go on that much. First dates might not be my cup of tea.
I want you to like me before we go on the first date. That's your thought process?
No, like I said, I haven't been on too many like dates that wasn't with like the girl I'm dealing with. And the few I have been on has really more so been, I don't know, it just wasn't my speed.
Yeah, I love a first date. I it's so like, it's
that
no
statement,
pressure.
that mindset I was talking about, just like not people not.
Yeah.
That I don't even know if they ever really crossed my mind, like going out one day. I'm saying just thinking now, like just like a first date is just like.
I feel like it's no pressure on a first date. Yeah, I think once we start getting established, like say, and we're together, and you're like planning a date. Now I'm like, what this about that be like? For me, I feel like first dates is like, they don't gotta be nothing. Coffee shop me.
That's why women so trash though, like, cause like.
We could go to a restaurant. It don't even have to be nothing like
but once we date,
expensive. But like,
but
just
once we
free
dating,
talking. Once
we dating, why? Especially if once I'm your nigga, why it can't be? Now, of course,
no, I'm not saying that it can't.
Of course, I'm saying like I'm gonna try to throw some extravagant shit here and there, but the same no pressure you put on this new nigga should be the same no pressure you put on.
Yeah, it depends on the situation.
The you nigga, because and that's how you gonna get more dates out of it, because like if I'm thinking of trying to top myself or she needs this for a date, bitch, these shows coming few and far between.
No, I'm not saying that every date gotta like every time me and my man go out, it gotta be no. Because like I said, the last guy that I was dating, all of our dates was great. And some of them was like, what you doing? Let's go to, I feel like chicken wings right now. And it become a date. Like, you know what I mean? But.
That's another thing. Well, a lot of women, if you alone with your, well, there ain't gotta be a significant other. If you go out with someone that you're courting or significant, anybody of that stock, the whole, is that considered a date?
Yeah.
That's how I feel. I feel like that if me and you talk...
Once you invite me, like, we've been sitting on the phone. Like, oh, yeah, I just got out the shower, about to just throw some shit on. I'm chilling right now, like, about to relax. I wanted some chicken wings real quick. Like, you just got out the shower, put some clothes on. I'm about to pick you up. All right, bet.
That's a date.
It's nothing planned. It's nothing extravagant. You just want chicken wings, but you coming to get me. You've invited me out too. It's just us two. It's a date.
Thank you. I say the same thing.
Yeah, it's a date. Every date don't gotta be like, oh, Friday night.
Yeah.
We going. And that's the thing. I want that too. I still want my man to plan dates, or the person that I'm dealing with that's courting me to plan dates and stuff.
Granted, yeah.
But those moments, yeah.
But both are considered dates.
Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I feel like that's logic, but I don't get that all the time. Which is like,
yeah, it's a date.
If me and you go out, it's a date. Now if I'm like, oh shit, like rob me to Walmart real quick,
and we end up eating afterwards.
Yeah, that's not a date. But like, if I'm like, yo, like,
I was about to go grab something to eat. You might as well slide.
Yeah, or let's go get something to eat.
Yeah, let's go grab something to eat real quick.
Yeah, we went on a date.
Yeah, that's a date.
But like, most females would be like, you ain't taking me out because I ain't tell you 3 days in advance be ready
right,
at 8 on Friday.
Right, that means it's not a date? No, it's still a date. It's for sure still a date.
If we got up out the house, or I can't pick you up out the house, and we sat in the fucking pizzeria.
I feel like this man has gone through this.
No, if we sat in the pizzeria for an hour and a fucking half, just me and you, even if it was over slices. If I can't pick you up and we went there and we had a conversation and we ate.
It's a date.
It's a date.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we in the car and then we stop to go pick up a pizza and then we keep driving. You don't listen. That's not considered a date. But like, y'all just don't be. Well, when I mean y'all, I mean the population.
Women.
Yeah, don't be giving credit where credit is due. And
I still think that's a date.
I personally.
If we was out doing some shit, like we had a mall trip, we went to the mall. What did we do afterwards? Did we do anything afterwards? Yeah, we went Christmas shopping, and as soon as I got in the car, I'm like, this is a date. Because I know we going out to eat after this. Like, this is a date. We shopping for our kids.
Yeah, all right. But it's
still a date. It's a little impromptu situation. Yeah, but for sure, that's still a date. Don't let nobody tell you different. It's for sure a date.
They've been telling me different for about 15 years.
Yeah, no. Like, just like you said, just because it wasn't planned.
So I've been on more dates than just 3. I mean, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. You've been on more dates than some people give you credit for. Yeah.
Because my thing is like, if I'm sliding around, I'm like, you hit me up, what you doing? Nothing. All right, I'm about to come scoop you. Throw something on. We go like.
Girls gotta say. First of all, you listen.
Get in the car.
Anytime a nigga, you trying to take this ride? Absolutely. You think I'm gonna tell you anything but no? This elbow is killing me. Jesus Christ.
But yeah. So if I say like I'm about to come scoop you, throw something on. You throw something on. We go get something to eat. We chill, whatever.
Cause you going. If somebody call your phone, you go. I'm out with my man.
So that's a date.
Y'all on a date? I mean, no, it's not a date. We just out. Like, you're not saying that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it might not be the most. Everybody want these fairy tales. It might not be the most extravagant shit all the time, but like, that's still a date.
Yeah.
Like,
it's still a date. It's for sure still a date.
You gotta tell these hoes, man.
I'm not telling them anything.
Tell them. Tell these hoes.
It's a date. Fuck.
So self-care.
A date night is self-care. I like that. I like the thought of that.
Self-care.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. Because if you're, like you said, you with somebody that,
a date night does not have to be self-care, but if you have if you have somebody that relaxes you.
And you just kind of want to be out in their space. And yeah, I think that's a form of self-care.
That's a form of self-care that a lot of people don't get because a lot of people don't have a significant other or a person that does calm them.
Ugh.
I say, because I know, shit, I was around when you went through, I knew motherfuckers who, like, I've been there, like, who had a significant other that just, like, that puts a stress or a pressure on you that.
It's not calming.
At all. Like, your presence I'm glad I'm
gives
not
me
in
anxiety,
that space any longer. But like,
yeah,
your presence, not just anxiety. Your presence does not
ease anything.
give me solace.
Yeah.
Like we can have fun or it can be like, but if your presence isn't
right, yeah, calming, yeah.
Like what if like, oh, here come this bitch, or I feel that's a terrible.
It's a terrible space.
That's
to
a
be
bad
in.
job.
Yeah, for sure. I ain't gonna ask that question because we talk about self care.
Now I kind of want to know the question. Ask it, and if it's a serious situation, then we can table it for another episode.
Do you fight through those moments and talk about them, or do you just be like, bitch, I should be here when I see you, and I'm constantly like this fucking motor?
Depends on how many moments.
Okay.
If that person themselves,
like your presence, period.
Yeah, if that person themselves puts you in that state, then you need to break away. But if it's moments,
okay,
then
we need it. Okay,
yeah, I guess it's fixable.
Ooh, jeez.
What?
Put me at ease. I haven't had too many relationships where like you just being around kind of calms me.
Really? Mm-hmm. You know, I haven't had too many relationships.
Yeah.
But...
Well, I haven't had too many relationships either.
Yeah, but you got me beat by like
a person.
Probably like
2 people.
Yeah, but you probably got double the amount.
He got this much. I got this much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't been in that many relationships, and I haven't been calmed by them. I think the last time I was like calm in a committed relationship when I was 15, 16 years old.
Why you have
my
to
baby
laugh
daddy?
like
Because what the fuck? I'm a grown ass woman, and every experience since a childhood has been like not calming. That's crazy.
That's wild.
I think it's also it's clearly the space that I was in my life too. I thrived off chaos.
Mm.
Now,
you did.
Baby, please. You said you got a what? I don't got time.
You think that's karma?
Sometimes I think about that. Karma. What'd I do?
But you said you thrived off of chaos. Like if you were a chaotic or destructive individual.
Oh, okay. So the fact that being in those relationships never brought me peace was that karma? That's like instant karma then, if that's the case. Because I'm busting out windows because I thrive off of chaos. And then when I'm with you tomorrow, I'm fucking skitzing.
Well, no, what I'm saying is like, what about now? Like they're only sending chaos because that's what you sent
because
out.
that's what I put out?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's possible.
I don't know. I
feel like I've been a lot. I don't know, baby. Because how many years do I have to? How many years of heartache?
You break 1 million. That's 7 years of bad luck. How many windows you bust?
Huh? No.
Huh?
A little bit.
No, not a little bit. Little bit is not a number.
No, just 1 car.
How many windows?
3.
3? That's 21 years.
And technically, I wasn't even the one that actually bust the windows out.
But
I've had to. I don't want to talk about this.
Then let's not talk about it.
But the men that's watching this is not going to slide into my DMs.
So self-care.
Self-care. I like spa days. I like perfume on after a shower at bedtime.
We went through that.
I like fluffy pillows.
What else do you... Is there any everyday, like, ritual or, like, just normal things that you consider self-care or that you think can be self-care other than, your
like
self-care days? Yeah, like, I know your nighttime routine, your self-care days. Like, it's anything, like, in your everyday routine that you consider self-care or that you can put into your everyday routine that you consider self-care?
I think that something that I can include regularly is like better eating. I think that's a form of self-care. Like just caring for my body overall.
Yeah, I believe that too.
But that's it. Like I feel like...
But it's so hard. Not hard, but like I feel like... Alright, correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like eating healthier is self-care, but eating what you want is self-care.
Mm-hmm.
So like, what is self-care then?
I think that, like we said in the beginning, self-care depends. Self-care is specific to you.
Yeah, it's specific to you, but like it's all.
Let's go, but let's go with eating. Like, all right, sure, yes.
That's what I mean. That's
but
exactly with eating.
With eating, don't deprive yourself of things, right?
Mm-hmm.
Enjoy the things that you enjoy in moderation, though. I think eating healthy and healthier is a form of self-care because in the long term, how you want to be?
Yeah, I understand that, but what I'm asking is like, if we're gonna keep it on eating, so is indulging self-care or
both of them are, but you should indulge in moderation. Like, being a glutton is a sin. Being a glutton can sometimes be considered an addiction, like a food addiction too. It's not good.
But that's all.
But that's why I'm like indulging.
But look, a glutton is
overeating.
Yeah, I'm not saying. Oh, if I want buffalo wings, I'm gonna eat 36 of them.
I keep knocking this thing.
What I'm saying is, if I want a 6-piece buffalo wing and a small fry.
Like I said, in moderation. So if every Friday you say, I'm getting my buffalo wings, I'm going to indulge on Fridays. That's your form of self-care. That's your
But if those type
treat
of
to yourself.
I'm saying, if those type of foods make you happy, is doing the other thing. All right, what I'm saying is, boom. Eating healthy, right? Let's say like eating healthy is
take care of yourself.
Is shit to you, right? Look, I'm just saying, like, cause like, let's say eating healthy is shit to you. Like, oh, I don't fucking want this.
I hate it.
Yeah, I hate it. But it's a form of self-care.
Mm-hmm.
So, is that self-care?
Yes.
But if eating the way you want is self-care, so like I said, let's do this. It's a buffalo wing and a salad, right?
That's why I said.
Let me finish. If a buffalo wing and a salad walk into a bar, right? But no, like if it's a buffalo wing and it's a salad, right?
Mm-hmm.
If this buffalo wing is self-care because it's what I want, and the salad is self-care because it's what I need.
Mm-hmm.
But they both on the table right now.
You have a buffalo chicken salad.
Which one is self-care? Like,
it depends on what you ate the rest of the day.
No, it don't.
Yes, it do.
How?
I just said have a buffalo chicken salad.
But when I'm like, so is one like physical self-care and one is mental self-care? Like, can we do it like that?
Yeah,
I'm just trying to find out because, like I said,
I don't think that there's no separation to it. I think exactly what we said at the beginning. Your self-care depends on you. I think that still stands. And it also depends on the person's mental state. Because for somebody that's like, I'm going to indulge because this is what I love and I think this is shit. It's okay, sure. That's how you feel. That's what you want. Then that's what you do. That's what makes you happy. But that's your mental state. My mental state is different because my form of self-care is making sure that I'm healthy long term. I want to maintain. A part of my self-care and me is I want to look a certain way. So this salad is a more appealing to me naturally than the buffalo wings are. And on Friday when I want to indulge, I'm going to get the buffalo wings, but just a 6-piece, and I'm not going to add the fries.
So what I'm saying, so like, there's no standard or no on self-care.
I don't know. I don't believe so. Okay. What I will say is if you a star on my 600-pound life, none of that shit you eating is a form of self-care. Because you're disgusting.
If it make them happy.
They're killing themselves. That's not a form of self-care.
That's what I'm saying. So there's a more clean-cut definition of self-care though. Because like I said, you just actually made it a better, you helped my argument. If this fucking fat slob, whatever. I couldn't think of it. It is what it is. This fat slob, mentally, they want, like if they stressed out, like, because a lot of people get to that point because they're stressed or they all the shit they go, and then food is their
their happy place.
Yeah, so like they're giving themselves. So that self-care, just making sure that you're mentally happy.
That's why I said it depends on your mental, where your mental is also.
But
listen, if you use that as a comparison.
But them and their mental happy place is to continue to eat. But they're literally killing themselves. So is that they can't be self-care even though they're using that to make themselves happy.
If you are, in your words, this fat slob.
My words, I'll take that.
It is an addiction.
Okay.
If you ever watch that, those people are addicted to food.
Yes.
That is not a form of self-care. That is an addiction, which is a physical and mental disease.
Okay, but why isn't that self-care?
It is a disease. It's not self-care at that point. It is an addiction. Somebody that's like these skinny people, right? Like, I'll eat, but I'm gonna throw up. Like, I gotta get rid of the nasty big stuff that I ate. Like, whether they eat a salad or not. Food is not a form of self-care to them at all because their mental state is placing them somewhere else. So they're getting rid of it all. So when you're addicted to the food.
Those are two different... but like you said, those people who got thrown up or anything, they're literally the opposite. They're not addicted to the food. They're addicted to...
dysmorphia.
Yeah, like to an image. They're addicted to an image. But
it's still a mental illness.
Yes, but a mental illness does not change that. Like, when I'm asking you...
I feel like I answered it. You're going to keep asking me.
Yeah, because I feel like you answering it, but you keep bringing more things up that's like...
Because I have
fuel to my question.
No, I don't. It's all right, but it's giving fuel to your question because you're refusing to just understand what I'm saying.
No, I understand what you're saying.
A person on my 600-pound life, they are not implementing self-care when they choose to eat bullshit over better shit. Because 9.99 times out of 10, their issue is that they are addicted to the bullshit that they are eating versus the healthy shit. And that is why they are in the space that they're in. Them indulging is not a form of self-care. That is them staying crippled to the situation that they're in. So for a person who is not addicted to food, the salad and the better foods is my form of self-care. But I will indulge as a form of self-care because I don't have any addiction to these buffalo wings or this fucking McChicken.
So as long as the mental is not harming you physically, it's still considered self-care?
Or mentally. No addiction. You can't be addicted to something and call it self-care. I'm addicted to liquor, but I'm going to have this drink because I deserve it. Like, no, you're a fucking alcoholic.
You can be addicted to working out.
That is true.
You probably know people that are addicted to working out, but they're not harming themselves at all.
They may be.
How?
Or them working out could be them running from something else. I don't know their situation.
But no, that's what I'm asking you.
Right. So working out is not a form of self-care. It's an addiction. It's just not the worst fucking thing to be addicted to.
So you say an addiction cannot be a form of self-care?
I do not believe that your addiction can be a form of self-care.
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like that's...
I don't think an addiction could be a form of self-care. I believe that.
But you just said earlier, right, that you get off on, being lift shit or whatever. Yeah. So if you...
It makes me feel good to go heavier, yes.
So, like, if you got addicted to, like, just, like, lifting or whatever, right? And it didn't do anything, it didn't harm you physically. Because, like, you being lift more weights, it's not really a harm to you physically. It's not really a harm to you mentally. But if you got addicted to it to a point like that, like, you can't go without
then I no longer think that it's a form of self-care. I think that I'm appeasing my addiction.
Once it becomes an addiction, it's no longer
I don't
self-care.
think it's self-care, no.
Because an addiction harms you mentally?
It's not about the harm. It is not. There's no intent to it. There's no, oh, okay. It's like, I have to. An addiction is, it's anxiety. It's all of these other fucking things. And none of that shit is a form of self-care.
I get you. I get you 100%. But I just feel like.
This is shit that we was talking about in the last episode. You get me 100%. You want to argue. You want to fight me.
No, I don't want to fight
yes,
you.
Yes, you do.
No.
Now I get you 100%. It's just that. 100% or bust, my nigga.
See, you're not listening to me, though.
I'm losing you. You're losing me.
What I'm saying
I need
is,
a coaster.
I get what you're saying. Like, I get you in getting and agreeing to certain things. I understand what you're saying, but to help me understand what is.
You understand, and I need to still help you understand. Go ahead, baby. I'm gonna let you find your words. I need some ice for this bow. Go.
I just need like I need it. Now I'm done, I think. But like I need like a rule for it. Like I needed like.
Why do you need a rule for it? Google it. Figure it out. Go ahead.
What?
A rule. If a rule will help you feel better, use Google's.
Now I feel like you're being condescending.
No. I'm not.
I don't like it.
Google self-care. Do it.
Why?
So that you have a rule. Me and my sister had to do it with trauma bonding. We thought it was, well, I knew what it was for sure, and she thought it was something else. To find the actual, you can find a definition to a term. I'm not, see, do you always think I'm being smart?
No, because you usually are.
No, but if you need a rule, find it. Look for the definition.
The practice of taking action to preserve or improve one's own health.
Very broad. However, that's taking action to preserve or improve one's own health.
No, but okay, so like what I was saying earlier, and you was like, I don't think it don't matter about that. Once the action that gives you joy or whatever impedes on your health in any aspect, is no longer self-care. And that's what I was trying to get at. That's what I was trying to figure out. Like,
right, and that's fine. Therefore, still, my point is an addiction cannot be a form of self-care.
I never argued that.
Okay.
Because I was asking specific questions to get a better understanding of what it was. And you kept adding to it, which was giving me more question. And that's all I'm saying. You like, you want to argue? No, I don't want to argue. It like I'm trying to.
I feel like you just are done arguing with me, so you needed a rule. But we can agree to disagree.
But the thing about there was never any disagree. Because I think about it, if you can rewind tape, I never was like no. I was like, all right. So what you're saying is this. You was like no, but you were arguing with yourself half the time. I just was asking questions because I'm like, all right. So if this is this. So you're saying this, and you was like, no, I ain't saying that. What I'm saying, and then you will bring up a for instance. I'm like, but that for instance is giving more questions.
All right, well maybe I was misunderstanding. You know what else is a form of self-care? Communication. Listening. I hear you, baby. I'm picking up what you're putting down. So we both right.
I'm not right. I never had a right or wrong for this. Now that
No. Like the point that we were making as far as like what self-care is considered, yeah.
Right, so now that helped me clarify, like just my mind got boggled for a second. It was like,
your brain process is just probably that you need a rule for everything. It needs to be exactly what it is. No, because you a gray area type of nigga.
I'm gonna say that don't sound like
I'm
me.
black and white as fuck.
Yeah, that didn't sound like me. I guess just this right here just was If this is what we saying, this is what we saying. Like, I ain't...
Yeah. So yes, self-care. I think that you, for sure, if you going to do the third Sunday out of every month, like whatever it's going to be, you need to set that boundary.
How did we turn self-care episode so dark? This show so...
You overweight. You're a bulimic.
Jesus Christ.
We got our point across though. Whatever.
The point was...
You need to take your self-care days very seriously. And not focus on the people around you. And the people who have a problem with the fact that you're setting that boundary and saying that you're taking a self-care day, you need to have a discussion with them. If you have the discussion and your next self-care day, that boundary is crossed, you're not invited on none of my Sundays now. Bitch, only one of them is a self-care day out of the 4 that's in this motherfucker. But since you didn't want to honor my 2 times, I don't see you on no Sundays. Boundaries have to be set so that your mental capacity can be good. I also learned...
That's real dope. You talk real big.
I also learned that people
Live
who don't...
big.
Oh, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But I also learned that people who don't respect those boundaries, like when you try to set them, there is a lack of respect for you there. And that needs to be reassessed.
I can see that. And I have... Okay, I can see that. That's for another day, another topic.
Yeah, it's for sure for another day, but seriously, take that. You deserve it. I don't know, I know a lot of good men, but I don't know many men who are like up and at them all the time. Like no matter who call a phone. Like some motherfuckers be like, I ain't answering that shit today. You respond to you move big for everybody. You deserve your days. And being perfectly honest, 1 out of 31 fucking days is still not enough. You need to take more time. Refreshing for 1 single day out of 31 days when motherfuckers is still always going to be those motherfuckers in your life. You need more than that. But at least start there. I think that's a big deal. You need that. If no other nigga on planet Earth deserves it, that I know, you for sure deserve it and you should take it.
I'm going to take that into consideration. I'm going to start.
Yeah, you really should.
Taking a day a month for myself.
Mm-hmm.
That's what.
Because I do mine.
We know.
I scream at them, get the fuck out my face.
She said, who got gas money to Virginia? Like, you drove to fucking Virginia.
Who gonna put 35 on my Easy Pass? I got to go.
And so do we.
We do. Y'all, take self-care very seriously. If you don't already know what your self-care days would look like, or if you haven't set those boundaries to make sure that you get those, if people have been in the way or like life situations have been in the way, start with something small.
Or if you don't know the definition of self-care.
Google it. Find what works for you. You can start small and just do a day out of the month, or you can set time aside every night or 3 to 4 nights a week and just decompress at the end of the night. Even if it's something short, it still means a whole lot for you to just ease your mind and be able to breathe.
Something short that means a whole lot. You.
Oh, Buddha butt.
I didn't say to me, but
But I mean a lot. That's good enough.
That's it.
Fuck. I'm trying to end the episode with something positive. But you threw shade.
To apartment 4.
Welcome to what? And not at the end? Oh my gosh. Guys, self-care. Start small. If it's not something that's already in your normal life's regimen, I encourage everyone, men, women, old, young, take the time for yourself. You need it. Life be lifing enough. Give yourself that break. Give yourself that time. It doesn't have to cost $600. You don't have to drive to Virginia. You can sleep quietly at night. You can get a $12 Alexa and listen to ocean sounds at the end of the night and just decompress. Whatever it looks like for you, figure it out, try it out, start there. I promise you, you will be so much better to yourself, your family, your job, and everybody else in the world that contacts you or you encounter throughout the day. Take the time. You deserve it. See you next Friday.